Greetings, boxing fans. Man, talking about a royal beatdown. Shit. Let me get started. Jaime Munguia back in the ring versus John Ryder, who last faced Canelo Alvarez and did a great job. Although he came up short versus Canelo Alvarez, he did a great job. He withstand all 12 rounds with Canelo Alvarez. So, although many of us knew that Jaime Munguia would come up victorious, we just didn't know how. I mean, personally, to speak for myself, I didn't know that he was going to beat this dude down for 9 rounds straight. I mean, it was a royal beatdown. I mean, it was a good fight though. Um, very tough, durable John Ryder. I mean, he was there to be hit though. I mean, just standing right there in front of Jaime McGill, um, and landing on Jaime McGill many times, countering, catching Jaime McGill with some good shots. Um, just think that Jaime McGill was there to prove a point. Um, he was landing on John Ryder at will. I mean, loading up on all his shots and just landing on him, as you can see in that picture right there. But like I said, good fight. I definitely enjoyed it. Jaime McGill was, like I said, man, Jaime McGill came in there for a knockout and actually had John Ryder to taste the canvas very early in the fight, as early as the second round. I mean, John Ryder hit the canvas, and right there, I knew. I said, "All right, this dude came to fight. This is gonna be a long night for John." And sure enough, it was. I mean, John Ryder, although had some success here and there, it just, you could just tell right there and then say he wasn't prepared for a guy like a Hammer Gear. Hammer Gear was going down low, trying to break him down, and mostly just stayed at top, man. Just landing 1-2s on straight rights, dropping him. I think in the second round with a straight right. Um, Coming back into the fourth round, I think that was just one that just caught John Ryder off guard, and John Ryder hit the canvas and like a flash knockdown, man. And John Ryder got right back up. I don't think that particular punch had anything of substance, you know. But even in that round, I mean, Jaime Gia got the best of John Ryder. I mean, he was just landing on him at will. I mean, just wheeling off on him. In the eighth round, though, John Ryder caught Jaime McGill with a nice counter, man. A nice counter, and kind of like had Jaime McGill wobbling a little bit. But with the commentators doing such a horrible job, you wouldn't even known that even happened. I mean, again, with one of my favorite phrases, the haunter was now the haunted, and how McGee was the one being sought after. But the round ended, and hey, good for Jaime McGee. He made it through that round. And I guess he knew then, hey man, you know what, John Ryder's a dangerous guy. I got to get rid of him because if I keep a guy at the caliber of a John Ryder in front of me, man, you never know what may happen, right? You never know what may happen. So he had to do what he had to do, man. In the ninth round, I mean, Howard McGill winning that full fledged, I mean, was just, of course, catching him with that straight right, like he had been catching him all day. Dropped dropping John Ryder twice in the ninth round, to the point where the corner, started drawing the white flag. They started drawing the white flag, the white towel saying retreat, retreat. They want to stop the fight. Everybody knew that the corner was getting ready to stop the fight because of you know, it wasn't good for John Ryder, man. I mean, McGill was just teeing off on him at will, and basically, even after the bell rang, Jaime Gill still was laying the shots on him in the corner, went ahead and stopped the fight. Great, stoppage. Great fight for Jaime Munguia, setting him up for a freaking Canelo sweepstake that may happen on May 5th, which is Cinco de Mayo weekend, a Mexican versus the Mexican. Um, I'm gonna be honest with you though, man. Jaime Munguia get hit too much. His defense is fucking suspect. A guy the caliber like a Canelo Alvarez lands some nice punches on a Jaime Munguia. It may be night night for him. You know, you got to remember, Canelo Alvarez have a clad chin, an ironclad chin that can withstand a nice beatdown. But at the same time, he's laying his own iron too. Now he's throwing his own gridiron too. So we got to be very careful on how we judge this particular fight. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna end like this one ended with Canelo Alvarez. I think Canelo Alvarez still have a very high, great chance versus Jaime Munguia because, like I said, I would say definitely because of Jaime Munguia's defense is suspect. He's open a lot. John Ryder was landing on him at will, catching him with some flush punches, shots, and I mean, it wasn't really not until the eighth round. Some of them didn't phase him much because John Ryder, I guess his power didn't withhold much. But like I said, a guy like Canelo Alvarez, you can hear his shots when he land them, bro. You know, Jaime Munguia may taste something that night that he don't want to cause. Excuse me, damn. He may want to take. He may, goddamn, get away from that. He may get hit with something that night that he may not like the taste of it. You know what I'm saying? Pause on that one too. But nevertheless, man, Jaime Munguia has earned the rights to Canelo sweepstake. Uh, he may have even earned the right to a David Morrell. He may have even earned the rights to a David Benavidez. He have may even earned the rights to a Bivol fight. You know, plenty of fights at 168. I know Bivol is at 175, but still, he's like I said, you know, I'm sure he's going for the belt, so he's going for Canelo. So it is what it is. But man, it was a great fight, man. Jaime Munguia did what he was supposed to do. You could just see when he entered the ring that he wanted to knock out, man. I mean, after the first bell rang, I mean, he was loading up on punches immediately, just landing that wheel. And like I said, John Ryder was countering him, catching him too. But he was like I said, he was trying to keep John Ryder on his back foot all night, coming forward, landing on him. And he had his best success whenever he had John Ryder against the ropes, like most fighters. But like I said, it was a great fight. Jaime Munguia, he did enough. He did what he had to do to show the fans that, hey, I'm back. Look what I did to a guy, that Canelo Alvarez fought that couldn't stop. Look how I dismantled this guy. You think you want to see me with Canelo Alvarez next? Did this fight make Canelo Alvarez want to fight Jaime Munguia? Probably not, man. Probably not. I don't think Canelo Alvarez wants to fight a hard fight like this, man. I think Canelo Alvarez is just looking for just, some easy fights and sitting on out. He ain't trying to fight nobody like no Jaime Munguia, man. You know, trying to do that type of shit, bro. I don't think he wants that. But we're gonna have to wait and see, bro. But I think that this was a great fight for Jaime Munguia, great showcase. But did this win him the Canelo sweepstake? I think personally, it may have scared Canelo Alvarez away from him. If anything, Canelo, I don't think Canelo is looking for a fight at that caliber in this stage of his life. But you never know, bro. You never know. We will have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see. But it was a great fight. I enjoyed it. I'm sure the fans enjoyed it. It was late though. It was late as hell. But man, we got to see a great fight, dude, man. You know, got to see a great fight. I can't complain anymore. I can't complain. The zone is doing their thing. The zone is setting it out. Appreciate the zone. Appreciate the great fights. But now, as I always say, we're about to be off to the next one, man. Appreciate for everybody checking it out. Make sure you hit the like, you subscribe, you comment, let me know you was here. And until next time, you already know who this is. You already know who I is. And I'm out here.